Dear, come on. Joanne, Clifton. Yes to the trousers. Yes to the trousers. Right, what a brilliant weekend. Should we dive straight in?
Yeah, let's
go. It was unreal this weekend. We're going to start with Tony and Katia.
Yes.
They did that American Smooth. Tony's high score, yeah, as well. Well done, Tone. Yes, Tone. Praise from all the judges. Anton said he nailed that flecker. We did like a celebratory run around.
Yeah.
I mean, he done well.
Do you know what it is? I love that he came out and did this. He gave us pure dance and pure emotion. After last week and last week's comments all about it being too entertaining or whatever it was, we needed that, and he came out and he showed them. Now, what I would love him to work on for the future ballroom dances, it was a little bit stoppy-starty in the steps.
Transition.
Yeah, so I would love him to think of like little wheels inside his knees.
Here we
so
go, it's a new week, we've got wheels on our knees.
Wheels on our knees, soft knees, and to feel like they're continuously moving through the tracks, whether we go over the little bumps or around in circles, they're continuously moving through the steps.
Ooh, like a gazelle, Clifton. Like a gazelle, stunning. Let's move on to Helen and Gorka. They did that paso doble. Craig said it was a little bit too polite. Motzi said she wanted a bit more fire.
Yeah.
Did you agree?
Well, the thing is, she came out and she gave Gorka such a dirty look when
Loved
she
it.
walked past him, as if to say, "Oh, I'll show you."
That was a paso face.
She just needed to keep that throughout the whole thing. Like, think of something that Gorka says all the time, maybe that annoys her in practice. That you're doing this wrong and you're doing that wrong, and it's like, whoa! Like I would love her to almost fall off balance for the amount of attack that she puts in,
Just
and
the
also.
push.
Frame-wise, I mean, she has the most beautiful ballroom frame, but in the paso doble, we need it more open, like as if she's round a hula hoop, like that, and pick up the skirt, keep it open.
Perfect. OK, keep that. Oh, like that. Let's move on to Kim and Gratz. They did the samba. Bit of a shock ending for them. They ended up in the dance-off. But great comments, I think, from Saturday night. Shirley and Anton said stuff about shadow rolls and shadow reverse rolls.
Yeah.
I don't know what that means unless it's a spring roll.
No,
So...
it was great choreo from Gratz, and she did so. I don't know how she was in the dance-off, but I'm going to show you these rolls in demo time.
Demo time, here we go!
So natural. It's a bit like the same steps as in the Viennese waltz. So when you do a natural turn, you're turning to the right.
And
you go forward, side, close, and back side, close.
I remember that.
That wasn't it.
So how dare you?
Okay.
I've got a sore neck, I'll have you know.
And you have to think your bum and your pelvis area goes forward and then back. Yeah, a bit further back, but... and then we've got the reverse ones. The reverse
ones. It's too much.
They're turning to your left, and the steps are the same as in Viennese waltz. So you've got forward, side, cross, back, side, close. And you make the rolling action as you do it. Shadow in is where one is in front of the other. You're both facing the same way, and you do that.
So you just add the roll in?
Yeah, that was a bit Scott Mills-ish, but it was good.
Don't you dare!
It was good.
Not my Eurovision husband, how dare you?
I would love her to just give a bit more intention with arms. Like, show why you're doing the arm, don't just put it there.
Perfect. Right, let's move on to James and Amy, because they had that quick step. Shirley said he was showing really good signs of improvement, actually. She was very excited about that. What did you pick up on during this dance?
Oh, they did so much basic at the beginning like that, and the footwork was amazing.
Basic's good.
The basic's great, because you can easily do just jumps and stuff, but they did basic, and they did lovely heel toes and toe heels. Back to his tuna sandwich, right?
I'm sorry?
Tuna sandwich. Okay, so basically frame-wise, what I'd love him to work on now is he's the bread, Amy's the tuna, mayo.
Right.
And his other
So you've
arm
insulted Scott Mills and Amy now.
And the other arm is the other bit of bread. So if you turn away from it and it slips, it's all going to fall out.
Yeah, we don't want that.
No, so we need to keep it as a compact sandwich.
OK, right, compact tuna sandwich, wheels on the knee. Whoa. Right, let's move on to Tyler and Diane, first couple's choice of the series. Craig said it wasn't as earthed as he wanted it to be. I mean, it was up.
Yeah.
So why would it be earthed?
No, so basically what I mean, I had a teacher who taught me all through my life who said, your best friend, and he would do 2 stamps, is the floor. And basically what that means is you use the floor to do your movements. In a sense, think of it as like roots underneath a tree or underneath a plant, and the energy's coming up from the roots through your body, which makes you do stuff. Rather than, I mean, I can give an example in the salsa. If you was just doing it above the floor, if you use the floor, really get in to them.
Whoa!
Yeah.